It is so great to be joined by Johnny Walker, who is coming off a really big win at UFC 279 back on September 10th. Johnny, how are you, man?
I'm amazing, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. You are in the Chicago airport right now. I take it you're heading back to Ireland.
Yeah, I had a really good time. Great time in Vegas, and went to Universal Studios, went to Disney after my wins, great wins, and I'm so happy now. Come back to work.
That was your first submission win in the UFC. Were you expecting the fight to play out like that?
Not really. I was really working on my boxing, in my striking, and I thought he gonna try to overhand more, use more his hands more, but the fight went very different. But I was ready for everything, so I was very comfortable with my back on the floor, and you know, with his wrestling as well. Like I was very, very comfortable on the fight. I didn't get dispirited because I trained for everything. So when you get to the fight and you have no doubts, it's the best thing ever because you trust in the process, you trust in your company training. So you get there without doubts, you're 100% gonna win.
It was a great performance. Was there anything about Ion that surprised you in the fight?
He's strong, but I don't really feel much his power. I think I'm very big and I'm really strong for this division as well. But he's surprised that he tried to kick me in the face. I'm so tall and he tried to kick me. I just don't know. I blocked. He didn't really touch my face. I blocked, but I was surprised. Like he tried a high kick and that surprised me a little bit. The high kick.
And I'm sure you wanted to celebrate after the win, but I saw the UFC, for whatever reason, didn't let you stick around after the fight with you and your coach, John Kavanagh. What happened there? Why weren't you allowed to stay in the arena?
I have no idea. I still don't know much about what happened. I did all of the interviews for all of the media, and then they just said that I can come back to the arena. They said that I need the tickets, but I kind of understand because if I come back to the arena, I can't sit nowhere because I don't have the tickets. Don't have like seats, extra seats to sit. But I could stay inside. Like all of the staff was inside, and everybody of course, 100% have a place to stay inside. The girl just don't let me come back inside. I just want to watch the fights, for any screen that was going through. But they just bring me back to the hotel.
What did you end up doing after you left the arena? Did you get to at least enjoy the night and celebrate a bit?
Yeah, no, I come back to the hotel in New York, and I watched the last fights on the cell phone. Everybody was watching. Then I joined to the guys close to the lobby, watch the fights, and then just went to sleep and celebrate the other day. I did a really nice barbecue in Michelle. Oh no, I went to. Love, what's the place? Where did you went for the nightclub? Was it Wings? Beach Club, right? Wings Beach Club? Encore Beach Club, yeah, Encore Beach Club.
Oh, how was that? That's a lot of fun. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it's really good. I just don't spend the whole night. I spend like 2 hours and come back to my room to sleep and rest. It was a really tough week. Really, like I worked so hard to cut my weight and focus on diets, and we have to live to another day to enjoy one more.
Yeah. No, it was a great performance. You mentioned you watched the rest of the card. Did you see the Khamzat Chimaev and Kevin Holland fight? And if so, what did you think of Chimaev's win?
Was good. He's really quickly. He didn't want to take He's a really smart fight. He want to work out on his best. He don't want to take the chance to exchange punch, to do the striking. And I think this is the best way. Like me too. Now I want to use my jiu-jitsu, my wrestling, my striking. To get the most of the fight. Like I don't want to take risk. I just want to go there. If my strong punch is strike, I'm gonna knock him out. If my strong punch against the opponent is jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna choke him out. And I think this is the best way to win a fight. You have to use your best weapon against his worst. Work on his worst game, and you work on your best game against this opponent. So.
Yeah, it was a really great performance. Just last thing on Chimaev, do you think he looks like a future champion with some of his wins that he's been getting? Do you think he'll be a champion one day?
He's a really good fighter. He's high level in what he do. He's smashing people on the floor. Mm-hmm. Have to keep climbing, and you never know what's gonna happen next. This division, when you get top 10, everybody's a fucking killer, you know. Everybody have knockout power, have submission, train everything. So we just have to wait. But he's have really good potential to become a champion.
And back to you. I was curious, how many more fights do you have left on your contract? Do you know?
I signed a new contract with Thiago fights. I think 6 fights.
Oh,
So
great.
Thiago was 1, Jamal 2, Tutelaba 3. So I think I have 3 more fights.
Great. Okay. Well, that's good. It obviously looks good coming off a big win there. When would you like to have your next fight? I know you're heading back to Ireland now. When would you like to compete next?
Yeah, I want to fight in UFC Rio on January 23rd because I wish I could fight earlier, but I'm getting married on December 1st.
Oh,
And then,
congratulations.
thank you. I'm getting married in Ireland December 1st, so I have a lot of things to do, you know, my personal life. I wished I could fight one more before the end of the year, but in January is going to be a good start for me, you know, get a good win on January, UFC Rio, my home, and then keep going to the year next year.
And any opponents in mind that you'd like to fight next, or you just leave that up to your coaches and management?
I don't know yet. I have to look on the ranking, but maybe Paul Gregg, maybe I think Ozdemir have fight already, right?
Yeah, he's fighting Krylov next month,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
I don't know. Most of the fight is busy. Don't think much about, but have to see who is available, no, and who wants fighting UFC Rio. If nobody on the above me wanna fight, I can keep fighting guys below me. I don't really care. I just wanna fight and keep keeping people up.
Did you see that Paul Craig signed with your management group? So that might be an easy negotiation.
Yeah, 100%. Like I have no enemies on this game, you know. I
Yeah.
just took a picture like yesterday, 2 days ago with Jamal. Like, you know, I have no enemies. I think I have a good relationship with every fighter. I don't think nobody hates me, so I can call out everyone, and it's just business, you know. I just go there to fight, get my money, go back home for my family.
You mentioned wanting to return on the Rio card. It looks like it might be Yuri Prohaska and Glover Teixeira headlining that card. Who do you think would win the rematch if they fought?
Make the main event for that. But I think Jiri was a little bit scared to fight in Brazil with the Brazilian crowd saying that we vai morrer. Maybe he can mess his head up, but I don't know. If I was true champion, I would fight anyone, anywhere, any crowd. I don't care. I go there and do my job, you know. So I think
Yeah.
he should accept that fight and show everybody if he's really champion, he's gonna be champion on the opponent house. But I think Glover is gonna do his last best shot, so he's training really hard, and let's see what's happening. I hope Glover gets this win.
I agree. You mentioned you're about to get on a plane to Ireland. What do you have planned for the next couple weeks? I know you're going to be back to training, but are you doing anything special when you get home?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back training more, a little bit more strength conditioning now. Of course, I'm gonna keep training MMA and my striking. But when I finish a fight, I wanna come back get stronger again. You know, like because I stay like a month without do strength conditioning before the fight. I just do like conditioning once a week to keep the strength, you know, and the power and everything. So I'm gonna work on my strength now and keep working a little bit my box and my MMA, jiu-jitsu, everything. And probably gonna try to go to Bellator this weekend coming
Oh,
up.
that's right. Yeah, in Ireland. That's great.
Yeah, in Ireland, Dublin, and then I have my stag for October, first week of October. I'm
Oh,
going to
what are you doing for that? Are you going anywhere cool?
Yeah, I don't know. John Carpenter is organizing for me everything.
Uh-oh.
Let's.
I could see him organizing a pretty crazy
Yeah,
stag.
hopefully, have a little bit fun, you know. And then I'm after my stag, I'm going to Thailand. I'm gonna spend a month in Thailand, a month in a week or something.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that's
I'm gonna
cool.
kind of start my company training for Rio, you know. Like I did before for Yakutelaba company training. I start in Thailand and then I finish in Ireland. So I'm gonna do the same now again. Get my Muay Thai sharp and my conditioning, my strength sharp. Because there is a lot of good gyms there. There are gyms that I train there. Unit 27, they do a lot of kind of strength training and kind of CrossFit style, but it's really hard, you know, it's really good. Everybody's a really good vibe there. So I'm gonna eat healthy, train hard, and get ready for my wedding and for my fight.
Before I forget, you had a really good interview before this fight talking about what you went through when you took CBD. How much better did you feel in the cage? Because I know you've really changed a lot of things in your lifestyle in terms of the type of things that you ingest in your body.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a YouTube video soon when I come back to Ireland, talk about it a little bit more in detail. But yeah, it was, it affect a lot of your mental health, like your confidence and how you get to the good on a schedule, how you follow the schedule, because before I was getting late to training, I wasn't trusting the process. I was training like different stuff. I was a little bit lost in myself and my mind, And
Mhm.
when I get clean, like my brain works better, And I could stick with a schedule. I could keep a consistent training, I could commit it more on the training camp and on my life. I could trust more in everybody around me. I feel more confident and my life just get better. I like come back to the control because the first time I tried this was probably 3 years ago, and after my fight against Misha Sifonov, and my life started changing a little bit. I get a little bit messing around, and my mind's a little bit messy as well. It's really strong for some people. Like my brain very sensitive for this chemistry, so it was really affecting me. But I wasn't noticed much because it's so little amount. But every day, 2 3 times a day, you do a little bit. I was kind of drug myself,
Mhm.
for like 3 years, and I didn't really, I couldn't feel, but it was really affecting because my brain is very sensitive, and I was fighting with my girlfriend. I was doing everything to like really sharp in life, And then when I stop and I just get back in control of my life, So it's really good. I'm gonna talk more soon, later on my YouTube, and gonna explain with details.
Well, I look forward to hearing that. My last question, I know eventually you want to move up to the heavyweight division. What would be your ideal opponent if you were ever to go to heavyweight?
Uh, Probably when I go to heavyweight, it's gonna be after I achieve everything that I want to achieve in light heavyweight. It's the
Yeah.
championship, right? And if John Jones is gonna be there still, if he didn't retire, it would be a dream fight for me as well, to accomplish my goals in life and my career.
It's great. Johnny, thanks so much for doing this. I know you got a flight to catch. Best of luck with the wedding planning. I hope it all goes well. Thank you so much for the time. If there's anyone you'd like to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
I don't have really a sponsor still. So that's it. Thank you for everyone that support me and
Awesome.
follow me, and hopefully next time we're gonna have some sponsors to say thank you.